Korea, Korea. Oh, welcome to Korea. It's matter time. Just letting you know. What was I doing? All right, I was gonna find some. I need some 300 music. Need some of that. Was it? Oh, but we've got a League of Legends patch 25.05 rundown. Let's
What's
listen to
up,
that.
fellow gamers? Freak here. I'm the design lead of Summoners Rift Team's live pod, and I'm here to talk to you
We
about
can't
patch
not listen to that.
25.5. This is the patch of the first major international tournament of the year, first stand, and so it is going to be somewhat of a pro-focused patch. Let's go into the table of contents for this video. There is a big set of systems changes to try to kill lane swaps in pro play. We'll talk about that somewhat at length. We're also doing some further under the hood calculation updates to Otacon's spawning logic, also aimed at pro play.
Wait, this is a puzzle?
Systems balance, mostly tuned actually for solo queue, and some champion balance, which is a mix of pro focused and solo queue focused champion changes. Alrighty, so let's talk about the fact that we are doing a big change to try to get rid of lane swaps. There are a lot of ways this project could have gone. Some of it is constrained by the time frame we've got. Ultimately, we have not been spending 10 months being like, how do we remove lane swaps from pro play? It's been basically just several short-term discussions and developments.
I'll be in trouble if you capture my knight.
Again, spending a large amount of time being like, how do we do this in the best way, in the most rigorous way, in the best telegraphed way? It's been not a whole lot of development time, right? So kind of want to point that out, that we haven't been like working at this for the better part of a year. But one thing I want to say is that I think it is important that League of Legends,
that was advanced
pro game, it looks like the game you play at home, even if you're not as good as those players. You know, if you're watching like a shooter, like they hit shots you could never hit, the fact that they're, you know, the same team practicing together for a year and that they're more coordinated, but you could do that eventually, right? It's just the game but better, the game but higher skilled. I think that works really, really well. Like that is a positive thing for the esport. That breaks down when the fundamental gameplay looks really, really different. And so, for example, having these 2v1 top lane swaps, or the really older versions that were 4v0 where you just traded towers or whatever, that was so far from regular League of Legends gameplay that it just doesn't look like the same game. And I think it's actually important that it looks like the same game. And so some of you may be like, hey, I really enjoy the strategic depth there. And to be fair, there is some strategic depth to doing lane swapping. But ultimately, as a spectator sport, League of Legends probably shouldn't have.
Oh, welcome to Korea. It's matter time.
Some of this is sort of long-term trickle-down stuff, like, hey, you should send your AD carry.
It is a made-up game, but you should rotate. It's not. This isn't even chess. This is puzzles. While I wait for a game. Thank you very much. We're 1900. We gotta watch what we do and study everything we do.
Again,
so just
coordination skills are very, very relevant.
Realize what is going on here,
because it's serious. It's serious. That exists in Challenger and basically doesn't exist in Pro Play. So that's a very short version of the
1200 can be scrappy. Again, I think it's correct for us like a Top Cat.
Anyway,
but not.
One reason why
same game,
regular players send people to bot lane,
it's like League of Legends Pro Play,
and then for a lot of League of Legends lifetime, it's been true in Pro Play as well. Is map
not the same game,
right?
You're using the same heroes,
other intrinsic reason why you would go
nothing's happening in one place,
unless there is a reason to be in top lane. And over the passage of time, that has become less and less important. The map has become less and less asymmetrical. Void grubs existing, for example, is a new thing, and that was done to give some more agency to top lane, to give winning top lane the ability to have that advantage spill into the objective game, as we tend to like League of Legends being a moderate amount about objectives. Maybe the tuning's off, that's fine, you can make that point, but that is why Void grubs existed, and why it exists initially at 5 minutes into the game.
I'm trying to figure this out.
And so as the map becomes less asymmetrical,
and I could do that.
Symmetrical, well, there's no intrinsic reason why you should be in bot lane while you're instead of top lane.
Right.
And so the discussion was like, well, do we want to rebuild baseline map asymmetry? Do we want to push grubs out? Do we want to make Dragon more powerful? Do we want to make bot lane more important by giving that tower 10 plates and making minions worth more gold and the turret worth more of these things? And what we kind of settled on pretty quickly was, no, we don't actually want to put that much more power into the bottom side of the map.
I don't think it would help, though. It's going to
what do you do when you play bot lane? You get TP'd on constantly. The jungler only goes here. Top lane is an island, but it's an island that doesn't matter. Okay, the outputs there aren't very good. The outcomes there aren't very good. okay, real baseline asymmetry is probably not the way we're going to go. Okay, well, what else can we do? Well, we can essentially just enforce the game.
What am I going to do here?
And we can enforce it in ways. So there's then 2 ways we can do that, right? Well, broadly speaking, there's 2 ways we can force just be in bot.
All right, I know what I'm going to do now.
Asymmetry.
All right,
say, well,
here we go.
Actually, bot lane rewards there being 2 people, and top lane rewards there being 1 person, or punishes there being 2 people. And so, okay, through that lens, what's possible? Well, we could spawn unique minions per minion wave, or create special rules around in bot lane. They share XP differently. And all these kind of things. It's like, well, we could do that.
My queen is vulnerable.
In this case, we're on a pretty tight timeline.
See a way to manner it. I don't see a way to manner it. Thank you very much.
Just not going to happen in the time frame we were doing.
Maybe.
And so I think there's totally a world where each lane has a unique array of minions, and those minions have unique rules around them. Now, how do players learn them? I'm not sure. It's solvable, I'm sure, but it's not obvious at the very start that, like, well, of course you should send people to bot lane.
Anyone tell me how the queen is vulnerable?
What about brand new players who don't jungle, and they send people to top lane? Do we have to account for that? Like, there's a lot to solve, right? And so, though there is something compelling around there being innate map differences that reward people in bot lane,
maybe this,
top, etc., that just wasn't feasible at this time frame. And so we said, well, that's
a
cool idea, but not for this. And so what we came down to, ultimately going through all the options. One of them, by the way, was also tell pros they can't and enforce the referee. We thought that wasn't really going to be tenable either. But it was on the table. We discussed it briefly.
Better influence over the board?
I don't think there's anything else super important to talk about. Right, went through, changed the base game rules to incentivize it. That didn't really fly. Didn't have the timing or resourcing to, like, functionally change.
All right, give me a break.
That wasn't going to work. Decided not to go for a rulebook, and so we said, okay, well, what about just creating some game rule that will just force you not to do it? With the understanding that we want this to impact the regular game as little as possible.
Where?
So regular players don't do a lane top. Not a huge deal, right?
All right, we went for need to move it.
We went for vaguely that level of strategy, that kind of strategy.
All right. Why would I go here?
Our target for first stand is 0 games.
Why would I go here?
The initial pitch was 1%. I think it's not
I'm not getting
it. We sort of started pushing more like we would rather have 0 than 10%, like 0% than 10%, and so we started pushing pretty aggressively towards like the end. There was like the tuning was in flux for a very long time.
Even fighting Blajinko. We're on our way to 2K. This Blajinko guy is a babbo. Just so you know, he's really bad. Guy doesn't know what he's doing.
To alleviate this, if it's really disruptive to the game, for example, we can pull back a lot of the rules or pull back the tuning on them.
Blajinko!
That's
what he says before he doesn't move.
We have 10% of a game's lane cost. That might be okay. That'll be TBD. That is a real possibility. We can leave it long term. We're
going for the quick possible move.
We know that we would rather have.
We might not even make
this just for the reality of
our normal 8 peons, right? Because I'm not seeing a reason to. Because I'm going to micro my peon.
In a better way to overall. Nothing's happening right now, but that is something that we're definitely. So let's talk about the changes themselves. Let's talk about sort of the why and the how. So it is conditional on junglers. Very first thing in the scripting is it counts junglers on the enemy team. If you have no junglers on the team, aka you're dynamically going to play 2-1-2, the rules are not in play. Nothing happens if you're a level 1 League of Legends player from your level 1 League of Legends friends, and you're playing 2 top lane, nothing happens, there's nothing going on.
We're going to do our best to get the wood. Right?
Locked behind
this is like a race.
More than one jungler. The second condition as well, which is if I see 2 junglers, we've known from watching pro play in the past that there's plenty of times where the support will start Doran Shield for lane cryo. We've had the Doran's Blade.
We're gonna have it.
Actually, and so we know that pros will be very, very willing to kind of ruin their support's income just to get an advantage in the so we knew that tying these rules to a support item was not going to work because they'll just start with the speed, or heck, they'll grab Smite and buy Red Pet, and then at level 4 or whatever, they'll sell it and buy it, and like, yeah, they're down a Summoner, yeah, they're down 300 gold for buying and selling the pet, and whatever the gold income they're going to get for their passive. We were like, they'll do it. We know they'll do it, because what we're up against is they have to lane against Renata Kalista, and their top lane matchup is K'Sante Vayne. You are willing to sacrifice 1,000 gold in support if it means you're not going to play K'Sante Vayne, and if lane against Renata Kalista. So we can't. we can't tie this to anything on the support side. We're just like, we just knew from the start. There's no way that would actually be front of the lane, even though it would technically never So we said, okay, it's missing junglers. Buying a second jungle item will account for that and be like, any 2 champs, for you, don't do this. Sorry for any item support sniper players out there. You're going to have some situations. That's really rare. But hey, technically that's a thing that we know will happen in solo queues as well.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
It's conditional on the timing is pretty tight. It's between 1:30 and 3:30 into the game, and so you have plenty of time to invade. The first camps have spawned. The waves have already met by this point in time, and the area check is does not overlap with any conventional game. It overlaps a bit with Gromp. If you're preventing red team from lane flopping, proxy to the lane flop, it's going to overlap with that lane into like the Gromp area. It's kind of close to Krugs, but it wouldn't quite clip Krugs or even Tribrush out of the jungle. So we try to be pretty good about the sort of area painting here to make sure regular gameplay won't get after this. And again, it turns off by first. So unless you were going to roam into meta support or roam into top as a mid laner before the first double spawn, this will not end. Right? Again, your late invades are fine. Just don't go into the lane. But yes, if you're playing support Twitch and you roam into like invading enemy raptors and you pass through mid, you're going to trigger lane swap protection because Twitch support passing through mid looks a whole lot like Twitch laning in mid. Right?
Child's play.
That's not really fungible, right? That's just not really possible. There are a lot of warnings though. If you walk into a radius greater than the detection radius, it'll be like warning. You'll get a ping, you'll get a message like you're walking into lane swaps, please leave the area. If you keep going, you'll be spammed with this stuff. You will keep seeing messages over and over again. There is an icon on your champion. There is a buff on the buff bar. It's pretty overt. Hopefully players understand this and are able to walk back. We actually know from surveying players that around 70% of players are high context on patch notes. They either read them themselves or will at least look at the sort of Cliff Notes image at the very top, or will like watch a content creator go through the patch notes on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. There are a portion of players who don't interact with this. I think those tend to be lower elo. I don't have that.
This guy's a chin
I don't know if that's actually true.
This guy's a big time.
Again, the point is to be out of the way as much as possible so that most players won't run this dynamic. We've played it on the rules for about a week or so, and I don't see them thing. To be fair, like in exactly the place of like playing hard, you might remind you a little bit early. We also know that like if you're gonna first blood your bot lane, that's gonna be 2 minutes and change, and rolling mid after second wave on Pyke will trigger this. And so we're like, well, we would rather say, sorry, Pyke, you can't roam mid on wave 3 or 4, if it means that they're not going to just, recall out a bot lane after wave 2. So we know there are direct trade-offs here, right? Explicitly. This is the time that we align on that allowed us to impact Virtue as close as possible, while boosting for what looks like lane swap. After about wave 5, right, the first cannon. After wave 4, the first cannon hits clear. Wave 5 meeting, that's roughly 2:30. At that point, you can do it in your lane phase. Alright, you're done. Right? We're now passing the scuttle. We're getting pretty close to dragon setup. Grub setup. Okay,
our town is under siege.
That's basically the line through getting out of the way of solo queue and passing the eye test of okay, Crowplay actually plays the now, in terms of also not impacting solo queue very much this morning, the big thing here is turret fortification is now rocked solo queue, which is that mid and top turret don't take half damage from anything unless you send from there. Not only does it not last 5 minutes, last 30, but also it's not
yes, they didn't make the... Oh, dang it.
Stronger. It also means that getting your knowledge block in top lane actually does something pretty good and gives you a plate. I'm really happy we got to use some of this, anti-lane swap, like, kind of clumsy stuff. Trying to be less in the way. Now, I think on that, again, this is more...
yes, my friend.
Invasive than just fortification before. But also, fortification was not
I am ready to work.
Alright, so as the things that actually happen,
it's mana time, hail Satan, my little lamb.
there are several sets of rules that are meant to be
just ridiculous.
Very
it's ridiculous.
Non-invasive. If we can help while still acknowledging that when you try to if you relate the defender.
Welcome to Korea and try not to die in the fire.
Every minion that dies. The minions and over the last hit. The turret called the champion. It's the direct part of like if you're playing support Twitch and you make mid and you like do a thing and run away, well,
that's sub-Twitch attacker. It's crazy.
Right? We are guaranteeing that if you're trying to lane swap and deny the Vayne or whatever, well, Vayne is 100% getting perfect golden XP no matter what you do. You can zone her out to around units, and she's gonna get.
I can't stand it.
You have to hard freeze tower before Vayne isn't safe and like walks up on this. Like
so pretty much hackers.
So
that guy was terrible.
Tonight enemy top lane, going to get perfect golden XP. They can clearly live under their wave, under their tower. They're going to be fine. Okay, so that's a very nice gold delta. That is something we think it's not enough to but it's something there to help push in that direction. I'm going to skip over to turret adjustments. So as mentioned, fortification is no longer a baseline thing. Fortification now is locked by lane swaps. Fortification is now 95% damage reduction.
Bot is chit hacked again in Korea.
Yes, my lord. Ready to work. Additionally, the turret itself will one-shot. So if you're turret lane swap and you're trying to shove a wave in tower dive, well, the wave's going to clear up very fast. They're still going to donate all this golden XP to the champion, so they're going to still get pretty good amounts of gold and XP. They're going to be overall pretty okay here. But of course, the other thing you could tower dive, and so there's more. If you're in top lane, the turret will also one-shot champions. Now, if you are tower diving in top lane as your support or mid lane or 330, I'm sorry, that counts as a lane swap. Those players, if you are doing like a wave 3 Lissandra roam, if it's not an actual tower dive, you can E4, you can all those things. Like that champion combat is not adjusted, but it does mean that you cannot farm plates. You cannot freeze because of defender gold XP, and you cannot tower dive because the turret's going to one-shot. In addition to that, the turret also has 50% damage reduction to champions within 60 minutes. So if you are, again, hard defending under turret, you have to be pretty well touching. It's center to center, so you have to be pretty close by. Again, if you're like laning normally, you're not effective. Ready for action. Support has to go there, the mid has to go there, it has to go there. But top laner is going to be quite literally undiveable. The turret will kill the champion in one shot each. Okay, you're playing Elise, congrats, you can dodge one. You're playing non-by support, you can dodge one. Cool, 5 turret shots then. This champ is still not dying. Right, present the art, we're getting perfect XP from the minions that are getting crashed. One shot, they're always guaranteed level 2 on the die. So, no, you cannot realistically dive even a Vayne or a Twisted Blade who's soloing top lane. This is not going to be possible. They're going to be fine, and as long as they don't they're unbuyable. They're getting perfect golden XP. You do not deny them, they're getting perfect. Mid lane, you think that's much, much harder. It is much harder to push in mid lane. Made 25.1 made it much harder to build out. Waves clear faster. Yes, it's still possible to push. Yes, it's still possible to tower dive, of course. But combined with the turret one-shotting the minions, and the mid laner getting perfect golden XP in that situation, we think mid dive is very, very difficult for and low risk for the game overall. And so, because we know that supports will run to mid and will run for tower dives, and that is normal gameplay that Leona walks over on wave 4 and goes for the flash Q, or Alice walks over and goes for the pulverize, we are explicitly not adding any real combat for support. And so yes, there is a defender yes, offender gold XP pounding, but most of the adjustments don't really mess with you when you're doing pretty normal gameplay of wave 3, wave 4, roam, it's still there. You're still going to donate some golden XP, but we thought this was kind of dreadful. And again, also, your support roams over, you get the kill, you do whatever. You can't put the turret, you gotta go to the yes, again, that's kind of normal, which is going for good, less right, while still being enough to hopefully keep people privileged off. The final thing, though, and this is really heavy lever that we're basically using to say no, but actually 0% in pro play.
I am here.
I am very happy to cut this down aggressively as soon as we don't do this at 0%. If we're okay with 5%, if we're okay with everything else, if we are no longer okay with the Solar Tube impact, I mean, this is tuned to be micropatchable.
Ready for action.
It is a one-line change for penalty, not what a penalty is, and it's difficult to put on gameplay. Again, this is a really big deal. It's not going to change. It's not going to very, very easily. Just all in one spot. But there is a very fun penalty to say, well, if you're doing this to say, you know what, yes, the enemy Vayne's getting perfect XP, and the enemy top lane Vayne is getting perfect golden XP, but she was going to get that against K'Sante anyway. And our top lane is going to be towered out, you know what? K'Sante against Vayne was crap anyway. He's getting 0 golden XP no matter what. And you know what? Sure, they're going to find perfect on us. You know what? It's better to find perfect on us than they have to interact with Vayne. So, you know what? What does that cost as well? You can't have anyway, he's good at, like, he's good at, you're not being towered. You're getting turret plates on us? Alright, you know what? We're going to pay for turret plates, sure. But no other lane is actually going to be worse. Okay, well, you know what? Screw you. You're going to get less golden XP gold. And so if you are dual laning in mid or top lane between 130 and 330, which is 4 full waves of minions, the tuning right now is you get half
on my way.
Gold and half XP from lane minions. Specifically, the income that comes from lane minions is cut by 50%.
On my way.
Yes, me lord.
This is also worked very aggressively. 50% XP, by the way, means 3 full waves of duo XP does not get you level 2. I think it's like 51% income and not quite get level 2 off 3 full waves. Again, it's not even powered up anyway, that's impossible, but it means, though, that, okay, well, if we try to duo lane top to deny Vayne, we get to the 3rd wave, Vayne's level 3, your, like, Varus and Thresh are level 1. She's not that afraid of you. Like, yeah, 2-1 is still good. Like, she's not gonna, like, kill you outright, but, like, your resource disparity is so large, you would have rather laned up against the opposed. And that's basically what this is here for, is to say, look, you get to protect your dual lane. Your dual lane is more screwed than their one. If your top lane, okay, fine, but your dual lane is now in a really bad spot. Hey, you know what it is. And I do think that this, by the way, was a 0% shot. If there was no penalty here, pros would lane swap in some scenarios to say, we're going to sacrifice 3 plates, we're going to give the top lane first farm, so what we're going to do, but our bottom is perfect farm, their bottom is perfect farm, our top lane is K'Sante is going to live in tower. It's kind of a and you know, Jack's going to be okay, and Maokai's going to be okay. Like, there's enough chances. Like, actually, they're going to survive that tower dive. Enough. And we didn't say, we didn't, like, want to. We also want to make tower dives easier. Like, there are other good things you make. Say, actually, tower dives easier. Actually, so defending you. And over my people. Bonus armor and margin in seconds. Late drops. Allow the turret to always lose 3 plates in a lane swap, but we didn't want to. So that's the space that we're in, right? Those things that we're doing. This will absolutely affect some players in solo queue sometimes, and we're happy to retune some numbers as needed. I expect there to be a pretty big change ultimately in how pros draft, because suddenly the answer to Vayne K'Sante is not just a swap, it's we'll figure it out. Maybe K'Sante goes mid and you play the top laner, you play Kennen or something. I don't know. That is going to be a pretty big read for pro players. Now, the actual gameplay itself is the actual gameplay, right? 1-1-2 is normally League of Legends. Not having a lane swap, as far as I can tell, is not only something that something that viewers want. They want to see regular lanes again. They want to see more top lane matchups. But also pro players understand the vast majority of them do not like lane swaps. So they are very happy. Yes, I are able to do it. Game and generally but it does mean draft strategy will have to change in this path. That has a pretty big deal. This probably has a very long-term implication. That looks like that's where we're going. Otacon rules. There were some, by the way, in 25.4, specifically the way that Otacon calculated whether it was related. There's a pretty big project led by the who basically final design on Otacon in finding ways to cleverly track damage in interesting ways to allow pro play to actually get a decent number of voracious Otacons, while also having a reasonable share in solo queue as well. We added a bunch of data tracking in 25.4 as well. Only the LPL was playing in 25.4, but with that data, we were able to do some further and essentially, I don't remember what the exact goal is in terms of number of runes or number of branches, but
job's done. Yes, me lord.
if I recall correctly, the intent is more ruinous, which is the one that spawns flowers, than Voracious, which is the one that's cheating. So in both solo queue and pro play, the majority of icon spawns are flowers. From the LPL, we're getting pretty close to that one against some adjustments. We also know the LPL is the most fight-heavy region in the world, and so if the LPL is like 50-50, the rest of the world is not going to be. And so again, some further tuning to get to where we want.
You guys just
right. So now we're on to the balance that is should be relatively quick and straightforward. Let's talk about systems changes. We are nerfing. There is play on my way. Term our level needs. If it's still too good or it's not good enough, we'll make adjustments as needed. Not a big deal. Next is we're buffing and flinching. This is my bad. Right, I did initial tuning on it. I was probably too reliant on win rate data. It really didn't look that bad, even though the math was, pretty cut and dry. That's very good. But like, well, the math is one thing, but it seems to be performing. So I know it's hard for me to say this rune is bad, but like, okay, as time went on, this rune is bad. So it's a pretty substantial buff. We expect this to be a more supportive champions rune. The designer who did the buff here still wanted to have a small scaling buff and have the rune overall still scale a little bit. I'm pretty happy personally with 6 to 12. Like, it's a reasonable amount of scaling for something like armor. The way armor and magic generally doubling the game is makes the rune kind of flat. If you're compared to like something that said like gaining 6% damage reduction or whatever would be roughly something. That would be mathematically pretty close on a lot of things. So, this means it doesn't like necessarily fall off.
Under attack.
Job's done.
Pretty big deal. The fact that it's a relatively flat somewhere it isn't like maybe overgrowth where you're explicitly trying to be in your lanes a lot and it keeps scaling, especially with other health purchases. We expect to see a much more secure probably just more sports behind this. I assume it's going to be very certain as well, where the combat pattern aligns with being crowd control. Any wireless changes, W or TP a fair bit. So just a straightforward buff, not very good, honestly. 6 we're buffing pretty strongly. 8 doesn't seem to be very good. From what we can tell, there doesn't seem to be a reason right now for the range mod to exist. So we're looking at here by just making it a flat regardless of what type of champ you are. And buffing the rune by only 10% or so for melee users, but a really solid 1/3 or so, 33% for the ranged champions. We'll sit and wait and see what else it needs. If it needs to pick a buff, we can keep going.
Our forces are under attack.
For now, here's a little pick right here. All wild arrows, of course, not the same time. That's what seems to be in a pretty good state now, from what I can tell. But it would be cool to see Yuntal on more melee champions. Ultimately, melee champions have much less, and so letting it stack at a more similar real world rate to ranged champions by doubling its stack rate means that you'll actually hit that max crit break point at a more similar time. Now, some champs like Yasuo, if they have a good lane, get to do an auto undo that, and the stack rate is
You're absolutely
base overall has a good rate line. So we might see final buff is a buff to Staff of Flowing Water. Longest buff is Staff of Water has a 4-second back to quicker.
Your Honor. Forces are under attack.
Get a buff here. Maybe buff mine. Even these like
yes,
my lord. Really
to the attack.
And really just team up right 6 seconds. Matches sensor operation. So probably fine. Yeah, a pretty small buff, but something that is pretty deserving of this.
Research complete.
Move on to champion buffs and adjustments. So
you're on.
And we got a couple of nerfs. So Aphelios, we are still left with the attack speed side of him. I am pretty confident we are okay with maintaining both
forces are under attack
and lethality of Aphelios right now.
I await your command.
For now, still players are mostly playing quality build. Win rates are comparable, I should say, between attack speed and passive. Aphelios, what you do, which is roughly how you balance it, which you understand when I know what I mean. Yes, you are basically giving
Forces are under attack.
Numerical balance and say, okay, but based on what we know about the model over and over again, try to get rid of it on here.
I'm okay with that. He's a big time shit hacker. No, they're not.
A good champion, even in the hands of pro players who ostensibly have the practice on this champion. So we're roughing him. It might be that's actually his correct resting win rate.
Korea.
1% OP. We'll have to see. Next up is Dr. Mundo. This is a pretty simple change. We're giving him 27 base health.
Whoa,
usually
27 base health?
1% win rate. Mundo, of course, got weaker off of the recent Heartsteel, etc. nerfs, and so deserving of some power back, of course. My supposition here is that Dr. Mundo scales more from base HP than other champions because it feeds into things like his E bonus attack damage and whatnot. If we're wrong, we can bonus and give him a lot of buffs. It's not a big deal, but I suspect it's going to be slightly more than 1% win rate. We're pretty close.
What are they doing for lane swaps?
Alrighty, so let's talk about the fact that we are doing a big change to try to get rid of lane swaps. There are a lot of ways the project could have gone. Some of it is constrained by the time frame we've got. Ultimately, we have not been spending 10 months being like, how do we remove lane swaps from pro play? It's been basically just several short-term discussions and development cycles, and we haven't been like, again, spending a large amount of time being like, how do we do this in the best way, in the most rigorous way, in the best telegraphed way? It's been not a whole lot of development time, right? So kind of want to point that out, that we haven't been like working at this for the better part of a year. But one thing I want to say is that I think it is important that League of Legends, when you watch the pro game, it looks like the game you play at home. I hear you there. Even if you're not as good as those players, you know, if you're watching like a shooter, like they hit shots you could never hit, the fact that they're, you know, the same team practicing together for a year and that they're more coordinated, but you could do that eventually, right? It's just the game but better, the game but higher skilled. I think that works really, really well. Like that is a positive thing for the esport. that breaks down when the fundamental gameplay looks really, really different. And so, for example, having these 2v1 top lane swaps, or the really older versions that were 4v0 where you traded towers or whatever, that was so far from regular League of Legends gameplay that it just doesn't look like the same game. And I think it's actually important that it looks like the same game. And so some of you may be like, hey, I really enjoy the strategic depth there. And to be fair, there is some strategic depth to doing lane swapping. But ultimately, as a spectator sport, League of Legends probably shouldn't have significant lane swapping on it. Some of this is sort of long-term trickle-down stuff, like, hey, you should send your AD carry to mid at a certain point.
Find a way
you
to
should
check
rotate toward grubs, and you get better at the game, you do that as well. But to me, basically, Challenger solo queue and pro play should look closer to what it should look closer together than what it does now. Again,
where is the mana? Bobby Fischer is rolling around in his grave, looking for where the mana is.
That exists in Challenger and basically doesn't exist in pro play. So that's a very short version of the logic for why we're doing this, but again, I think it's correct for us to do this. Anyway,
Bobby Fischer would be rolling in his grave.
Reason why regular players send 2 people to bot lane, 1 to top lane, 1 to mid, etc.
Finish the puzzle off
a
of
lot of League of Legends life comes from pro play as well is map asymmetry. Right? There isn't any other intrinsic reason why you would go bot lane versus top lane unless there is a reason to be in top lane. And over the passage of time, that has become less and less important. The map has become less and less asymmetrical. Void grubs existing, for example, is a new thing, and that was done to give some more agency to top lane, to give top lane to have that spill into the objective.
Oh, this guy's a big-time shit hacker.
Being a moderate amount about objectives. Maybe the tuning's off, that's fine, you can make that point, but that is why it existed. Why it existed initially at 5 minutes of the game. And so as the map becomes less asymmetrical, or just more symmetrical, there's no German reason why you should be in bot lane while you resource instead of top lane. And so the discussion was like, well, do we want to rebuild baseline map asymmetry? Do we want to push grubs out? Do we want to make Dragon more powerful? Do we want to make bot lane more important by giving that tower 10 plates and making minions worth more gold and the turret worth more and all these things? What we kind of settled on pretty good is, no, we don't really want to put that much more power into the bottom side of the map, because now, what do you do when you play bot lane? You get TV'd on constantly, you know it only goes here, top lane is an island, but it's an island that doesn't matter. Okay, the outputs there aren't very good, the outcomes there aren't very good. Okay, real baseline asymmetry are not where we're going to go. Okay, well, what else can we do? Well, we can essentially just enforce the game. And we can enforce it in ways, so there's then 2 ways we can do that, right?
Yes, my lord.
Broadly speaking, there's 2 ways we can force just being bot lane. Again, through ways of asymmetry. You can say, well, actually, bot lane rewards there being 2 people, and top lane rewards there being 1 person, or punishes there being 2 people. And so, okay, through that lens, what's possible? Well, we could spawn unique minions for special rules around in bot lane, they share XP. Well, we could do that, but also, in this case, we're in a tight timeline, and so actually creating new minions and designing new rules and all that stuff just not going to happen with counter So I think there's totally a world where each lane has a unique array of minions, and those minions have unique rules around them. How do players learn them? I'm not sure. It's solvable, I'm sure, but it's not obvious at the very start. Well, of course, you should send people to bot lane. Look at the minions there. And then what about random players who don't jungle, and they send people to top lane? What is it for that? Like, there's a lot to say, right? And so, though there is something compelling around there being innate map differences that reward people in bot lane, etc., that just wasn't feasible this time frame. And so we said, well, that's a cool idea, but not close. And so we came down to ultimately going through all the options. One of them, by the way, was also tell pros they can't and enforce it for referee. We thought that wasn't really going to be tenable either. But it was on the table. We discussed it. I don't think right, went through the basic rules. Why didn't have the manual resources to functionally change anything. The rule book, and so we said, okay, we're about just creating some game ready to work. Yes, my lord. Right. With the understanding of the impact of regulation. Yes, my lord. Right. So we went for that. We went for vaguely that level of strategy. Our target first stand is 0 game 7 swaps. The initial pitch was 1%. I think it's fine. It happens literally 1 game per tournament. we're not gonna like literally explode the champion or whatever. We sort of started pushing more like we would rather have 0 than 10%, like 0% than 10%. And so we started pushing pretty aggressively towards like the end of development and stuff. But there was like the tuning was in flux for even I think on like Tuesday afternoon I submitted a different tuning pack.
This is a Korean mana roll, followed by ample doses of wasabi and soy sauce.
We are going to alleviate this if it's really disruptive for the regular game, for example. We can pull back a lot of the rules or pull back, the tuning on them. And if that means that for the spring split, a lot of, like, we have 10% of games that might be even more okay. That'll be TBD, right? There's discussions to be had around that one, but that is a real possibility. We can't leave it this long term, right? We also know, by the way, that these rules are fairly clumsy. We know this is elegant. We would rather have a better solution in place. This is just sort of the reality of the project and the urgency of getting it. But there were some discussions around how we do this in a more effective way, in a better way for the overall. Nothing's happening right now, but that is definitely good. So let's talk about the changes themselves that we talked about why and how. Created additional content. Very first thing in it comes from nothing happens if you level 11 player from level 11 player playing to the top lane. Nothing happens. Nothing going on. Locked behind if I see more than one. The second condition as well, which is if I see 2 junglers. We've known from watching pro play in the past that there's plenty of times where the support will start Doran shield just for lane prio. We've had the Doran's blade stuff. And we know that pro is very, very willing to kind of ruin their support's income just to get an advantage in the early game. And so we knew that tying these rules to a support item was not going to be good because they'll start with the speed, or heck, they'll grab Smite and buy Red Pet, and then at level 4 or whatever, they'll sell it and buy it. And like, yeah, they're down a Summoner, yeah, they're down 300 gold for buying and selling the pet, and whatever the gold income they're going to get from their passive. We were like, they'll do it. We know that. Because what we're up against is they have to lane against Renata Kalista, and their top lane matchup is K'Sante Vayne. We were willing to sacrifice a thousand for the support if it means you're not going to play K'Sante Vayne, and if we're only against Renata Kalista. So we can't have anything on the support. We're like, there's a way that sorry for any IRL support players out there. But hey, technically that's
guys, it's chat hack.
We know will happen in solo queue as a result of this. Sorry. But yeah, it's conditional on seeing junglers and things like that. The timing is pretty tight. It's between 1:30 and 3:30.
It doesn't make any sense.
So you have time to invade. The first camps have spawned. The waves have already met by this point in time.
They need to nerf the Archmage.
The area check is does not overlap.
It's ridiculous.
With any conventional camps you would start on. It overlaps a bit with Gromp. If you're like preventing red team from lane swapping,
he doesn't even move his peon or his
it's going to
people out of the way
into like the Gromp area.
The dumbest thing ever. It really is just dumb. It's just terrible. It's a terrible game. They've ruined it. They've buffed the Archmage and nerfed the Bloodloft for no reason.
Sort of area painting here to make sure that regular gameplay was going to impact this. But again, it turns
for no reason.
So unless you were going to
it's ridiculous.
To find out where's Waldo.
Scuttle spawn, this will not impact. Again, late invades are fine. Just don't go into the lane.
Why? Yes, why do this? Why would they do this?
Like invading any raptors, you path through mid. Because
why would they buff the most used hero in the game?
Laning in mid. Right.
Why? And nerf the least used hero in the game. It's skullduggery. Someone did something. Someone's saying something. Someone did something that is completely out of line. Completely out of line.
Get a message like you're walking into lane swaps. You leave the area. If you keep going,
I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
Keep message over and over again. There is an icon under champion. There is a buff on the buff bar. It's pretty
so bad. It's so bad.
Understand this and are able to walk back. We actually know from surveying players that around 70% of players are high context patterns. They either read them themselves or at least look at the sort of click notes
it's
image
been
at the very top,
completely
or will like watch
by
a
these
content creator go
paper pushers.
YouTube or Twitch or whatever. there are a portion of players who don't
Are these yes men?
Those tend to be lower elo. I don't have that correlation. I don't know if that's actually true or not. But again,
taking a meat axe to the game instead of a fine scalpel like they should.
We've played as it on the rules for the last week or so.
It is the worst thing I've ever seen done.
Fair, like in the place of like playing Bard,
hands down. They've ruined the game. Neo and his henchman Dondo.
2 minutes and change, and roaming mid after second wave on Pike. So
I've ruined the game.
We would rather say sorry Pike, you can't roam mid on wave 3 or 4 if it means that they're not going to just recall a bot lane after wave 2 and just lane mid as a lane swap. So we know there are direct trade-offs here. Like explicitly there are direct trade-offs between pro play and solo queue. This is the timing that we lined on that allowed us to impact solo queue as little as possible while being exclusive as we thought was reasonable for what looked like a lane swap in pro play. After about wave 5, right, the first cannon, after wave 4 the first cannon is cleared, wave 5 after about wave 3, at that point, we're now that's basically line getting out of now, in terms of also not impacting solo queue very much, is now locked behind lane swap protection itself. We have managed to pull one rule out of solo queue, which is that mid and top turret don't take half damage from anything anymore. Even as you send people there, not only does it not last 5 minutes, last 30, but also it's not there unless people there. And so, yes, it means that range attackers in top and mid are stronger. It also means that getting your knowledge block in top lane actually plate. I'm really happy that we got to remove some of this swap kind of clumsy stuff from solo. No reason we need to have it, but it was there because of lane swap, right? And so trying to be less in the way. Now I think content again is still more invasive than just fortification from before, but also clearly fortification was not sufficient by it. Alright, so as for the things that actually happened here, if you've been following PD updates, you already know, but there are several sets of rules that are varying levels of non-invasive. While acknowledging that it's really try to hit. If you trigger a lane swap, the defender is given from every minion that dies in the lane. The minions hand over the last hit. The turret calls the champion. Its goal is a direct target, so if the turret lands at something, it goes to the champion. Seems like if you're support Twitch and you gank mid and you do a thing and you run away, it's like, well, at least through this rule, right, we are guaranteeing that if you're trying to lane swap and deny the Vayne or whatever, well, Vayne is 100% getting perfect golden XP no matter what you do. You can zone her out to around 20 units, and she's gonna get everything. 25 units, by the way, is so you have hard free one of your own tower is safe. Pretty much. So, swapping to the 9 top laner, nothing. They're going to get perfect golden XP, when they live under their wave, under power, functionally valuable, more on that later. Okay, so that's a very nice gold delta. That is something I think it's not guarantee you don't swap, but it's something there to help
in that
direction.
I can't stand them.
I'm going to skip over to turret adjustments. So as mentioned, fortification is no longer a baseline thing. Fortification now is all kinds of lane swaps. Fortification is now 95% damage reduction. It is now impossible to kill a turret plate if you are using it. It's not going to do that. Additionally, the turret itself will one-shot minions. So if you're putting lane swap and you're trying to shove a wave in to tower dive, well, the wave's going to clear out very, very, very fast. They're still going to donate all the gold for XP for the defending champion, so they're going to still get pretty good amounts of gold and XP. They're going to be overall pretty okay here. But of course, they'll be good tower dive, and so wait, there's more.
Big waste of time.
If you're in top lane, the turret will also one-shot champions. Now, if you are tower diving in top lane as your support or mid laner before 330, I'm sorry that counts as a lane swap. Most players, even if you are doing like a wave 3 Lissandra roam, if it's not an actual tower dive, you can E4, you can do all those things. Like that champion combat is not a risk, but it does mean that you cannot farm plates, you cannot freeze because of defender gold XP, and you cannot tower dive because the turret's going to one-shot you. In addition to that, the turret also is going to get 50% damage reduction to champions within 600 units. So if you are again hard defending under turret, here. You have to be pretty close to touching. It's center to center, so you have to be pretty close by. Again, if you're like leaning normally, it will not affect you. Support has to go there, the mid lane has to go there, the AD has to go there. But top laner is going to be quite rarely undiveable. The turret will kill every champion in one shot each. Okay, you're playing Elise, congrats, you can dodge one. You're playing Maokai support, you can dodge one. Cool, 5 turret shots then. This champ is still not dying, 50% DR. Right, 50% DR, they're getting perfect golden XP from the minions as they're getting crashed in. And because of turret one shot, they are always guaranteed level 2 in the so, no, you cannot realistically dive even a Vayne or a Twisted Blade who's soloing top lane. It's just not going to be able, they're going to be fine. I mean, as long as they don't completely Astro Grief for the laning, they're undiveable.
Did Jimmy leave for more cards? Please cast your vote and stroke your politician to make this happen.
Diving mid lane is much harder. It is much harder to build a slow push in mid lane.
Forces are under attack.
Made it much harder to build up pushes. So waves they're faster. Yes, it's still possible to build up a push. Yes, it's still possible to power dive, of course. But combined with the turret one-shot minions, and the mid laner getting perfect golden XP in that situation, we think mid dives are going to be very, very difficult, very hard to coordinate, and low risk for the game overall. And so, because support will roam to mid and will try to go for power dives, and that is normal gameplay that Laguna walks over on wave 4 and goes for Flash Q, or Alice walks over and goes for Headbutt Pulverize, we are explicitly not adding any like real combat relevant effects into mid in an effort to not mess with regular solo queue gameplay, because it is normal to roam mid on wave 4 support. And so yes, there is a defender gold XP benefit. Yes, and we'll talk about in a second, there's an offender gold XP penalty. But most of the adjustments
Come to jail with me, we'll have fun.
When you're doing pretty normal gameplay of wave 3, wave 4, roam mid, try to support, thresh, blitz, whatever, right? It's still there. You're still going to donate some golden XP, but we thought this was kind of needed. And again, also, you know, your support roams over, you get the kill, you do whatever. You can't push the turret, you've got to go undo it. That's going to be important, right? So, yes, again, but at least for that, for the stuff that's kind of normal, which is right, while still being absolutely people from Link's off. Okay, the final thing though, and this is a really heavy lever that we're basically going to say no, but actually 0%. I am very happy to cut this down aggressively as soon as we don't get to the over 5%. I agree with anything else. It is a one-line change that not what penalty is, and it's trivial to put onto the live gameplay. Again, if it's a really big deal, it's not hard to change. It's set up in a way to be very, very easily adjustable. It's all in one spot. It's pretty straightforward. But there is a very strong penalty to say, well, if you're doing this to say, you know what, yes, the enemy Vayne's getting perfect XP, and the enemy top lane Vayne is getting perfect golden XP, but she's going to get that against K'Sante anyway. And our top lane is going to be towered out. You know what? K'Sante against Vayne was crap anyway. He's getting 0 golden XP no matter what. And you know what? Sure, they're going to farm turret plates on us, but you know what? It's better they farm turret plates on us than we have to interact with K'Sante Vayne and Vayne against Callisto and Sun. So, you know what? We'll eat that cost as well. You can't dive K'Sante. Anyway, he's good at laning. He's good at not being towered out. You're getting turret plates on us? Alright, you know what? We're going to pay for those turret plates. Sure. No other lane is actually going to be okay, well, you know what? You're going to get less golden XP while doing so. And so, if you are doing mid or top right now, XP from the income that comes from lane video is cut by 50%. This is honestly too I think it's 51% income and not quite get level 2 up. It means that to get to the third wave, Vayne is level 5. You're like Varus and Kratos are level 1. She's not that afraid. Yeah, she's one so good. Like, she's not going to like your resources are so large. You would rather go up against the Callisto. And that's basically what you're going to do. And I do think if this, by the way, was a 0% mod, if I'm doing here, pros and cons but our brawling this far, player brawling this far, our top of the Sante power, it's kind of a and then like there's enough actually there's and we didn't like there are other people one thing we consider is where it gains bonus
suck that big strong goat right.
We didn't want the ability to just crush a turret plate in regular
so many
gameplay.
chit hackers.
It would have allowed the turret to always lose 3 plates in a lane swap, but we didn't want to do that. So that's the space that we're in, right? Those things that we're doing. This will
Wake up the bot. This ain't well mannered.
I think that was recycled. It's like the oldest play in the book. So many chit hackers. I can't stand these people. I really can't. I really can't.
What is it? What word? Righto. What? All right. Yes, me lord. What? Yes, me lord. What is it? More work? Off I go then. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord.
Oh, this map.
More
This
work?
is so bad.
Ready to
What is it?
This is like the
What?
all-time worst map
Yes,
ever
me
made.
lord. More work?
There's a lot of
What
bad
is it?
maps.
What? More work?
It's just
What?
terrible. It's just horrible.
is it?
Map. It's a horrible map.
Yes, me lord. Ready to work. Yes, me lord. More work? What is it? What? All right. What? Job's done. Work. Job's done. Yes, me lord. Ready to work. What is it? Off I go then.
Is required.
All ready to work. All work. What? Off I go then. Yes, me lord.
Everything about it.
What is it?
Everything.
Ready to work. Yes, me lord.
The worst thing about it is the Archmage just comes in,
All work.
and you can't do anything about it.
Righto.
You can't do anything about it. The Archmage just comes in and everything dies.
What?
Your towers
Yes,
don't
Lord.
matter. It kills peons instantly.
What is it?
Nerf
What?
the Archmage. Nerf the Archmage. Why don't they nerf the Archmage? What's going
Yes, me
on?
lord. Yes, me
Is there
lord.
something I'm
Off I
missing?
go then.
Revenge is near. Yisharado.
Is there something I'm
Yes,
missing?
me lord. Ready to
Nerf the
work.
Archmage.
All work. Job's done. What is it? All right.
Carson is running that chit-hacking scheme all the way to the Olympics. And even Oprah Winfrey is supporting him with loads of cash and
Yes,
sex.
me lord. Right.
Yisharado. Ah, child's play.
More work.
Jimmy Lee
Right.
Ford.
Ready to work. Yes, me lord.
Morcar asked
All
me,
right. Off I go
is
then.
Carson a chit hacker?
Right.
Battle boy.
Yes, we must strengthen Korea's defense. They always try to chit hack in Korea.
What is it?
Sadly, they are successful. We must build powerful defense.
Ready to
Summon
work.
great Orangeburg and Amity who will support Korea.
Yisharado.
My glorious army
What is it?
forever.
All right.
And peace in mind and
What?
hearts.
Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord.
Korea is manna.
What is it?
I've
What?
always
Ready
said
to
nobody
work. I go
builds
then.
defenses.
More
Nobody
work.
builds defenses like
What
I
is
do.
it?
They're tremendous. If Carson is
Righto.
indeed a chit hacker, then Korea needs to fortify its defenses big league. As for the mighty Orange Bird, I think they would support a strong Korea because
Job's
Korea is all
done.
about greatness.
Ready to work.
We need to keep everything secure
Job's done.
and make sure Korea remains mannered. And trust me, nobody
More
supports
work.
strong armies like I
All
do.
right. What? Off I
Do
go
you
then.
see something? Andu fella.
It's been 84 years.
Yes, me lord. Job's done. Yes, me lord. More work. What? Ready to work. More work.
Is near. Do you see something?
Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord.
Research complete.
What is it? Righto. More work. What? Off I go then. Done. More work.
Three complete.
Job's done. Job's Ready
This
to work.
prattle bores me. Do you see something?
Yes, me lord. All right.
Evil is near.
Ready to work. What? Yes, me lord.
Yisharado. For now, a Sethabalana. For my people, I am here, mortal. Andu fella. For now.
What is it? Yes, me lord. All right. Off I go then.
This battle bores me. Do you
Upgrade
see
complete.
something? I am here, mortal.
Upgrade complete.
What? Yes, me lord. Forward.
See something?
What is it? Right. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. More work. Yes, me lord. More work. Right.
Evil is near.
Job's done. Job's done.
This prattle bores me. Ah, child's play.
Yes, me ready to work. All right.
Do you see something? For now, I am here, mortal. Seth Balana. Ah, child's play.
Job's done. What is it? Off I go then. What? Off I go then.
Bores me. They
What?
shall
All
burn.
right. Yes, me lord. Right. Yes, me lord. Right.
Shall burn.
More work. Yes, me lord.
See something?
What is it? What is it? More
I am
work.
here, mortal. Yisharado. This battle bores me. Yisharado.
Job's
I
done.
am here, mortal.
Yes, me lord.
Evil is near.
What?
This battle bores.
What is it? More work.
You see something?
What?
You see something? Andu fala. Seth Balana. Evil is near.
What is it?
Our forces are under attack.
Battle bores me. I'll incinerate them. For Quell Thalas. For now. For my people. Ah, child's
Yes,
play.
me lord. More work.
Here. Ah, child's play.
What? Off I go then. All right. All right.
Upgrade.
What is it? Yes, me lord. More work. Yes, me lord. Righto. Yes, me lord. Off I go then. Yes, me lord.
Yisharado.
What? Righto. What is it?
Do you see something? For now, I'll incinerate them. Evil is near. They shall burn. I am here, mortal. I am here, mortal. Evil is near.
Job's done.
Anufala.
Job's done.
Yisharado. Seth Balana. For Quell Thalas. They shall burn.
Yes, me lord. Off I go then.
This prattle bores me. For now, do you see something? Andufala. Ah, child's play. For my people. A Seth Balana. For my people.
Job's done. Me lord.
Our forces are under attack.
What is it? All right. What is it?
Research complete.
All right. Work. What? All right. Yes, me lord.
I am here, mortal.
All right.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade
Yisharado.
complete.
What? Yes, me lord.
Do you see something? For now,
More work. Righto. What is it? Off I
do
go
you
then.
see something? Yisharado. I am here, mortal. Evil is near. This battle bores me.
Job done.
Yisharado.
What? All right.
I am here, mortal.
Job done.
Seth Balana.
Job done.
This battle bores me. Evil is near. Seth Balana. Child's play. Do you see something?
Ready to work.
Yisharado. I am here, mortal. For my people.
Ready for action. Say the word.
What is it? Job done.
Do see something? For now, Andufala, I'll incinerate them.
Our town is under siege.
Yes, my lord.
Ready for action. Our forces are under attack. Yes, my lord.
I am here, mortal. Satamarana. For now.
Orders.
What is it? I'll go then.
Ready for action. You need. Right. On my way. Ready
What
for
is
action.
it? Yes, my lord.
Say the word. On my way.
Child's
Ready to work. What?
Ready for action. Yes, my lord. Ready for action.
Ready to work.
Our forces are under attack.
What is it? What? Right. Yes, my lord.
Ready for action. Ready for action. Yes, my lord. Say the word. Ready for action. Ready for action. You need.
Yes, my lord. What is it? What? What is it? I'll go then.
Our town is under siege. Aye, my lord. Order. Yes, my lord. You need. Aye.
Yes, my lord.
I'll incinerate them.
Yes, my lord. Say the word. Right. Let me out.
What?
Of course. Aye, my lord.
What? All right. More work. Yes, my lord. All right. Off I go then. Yes, my lord.
I am here, mortal.
What do you need? On my way.
Yisharado.
More work. Yes, my
Do
lord.
you see something?
Say the word.
Near.
What? Righto. What is it?
Ready for
Job's
action.
done.
Yes, my liege.
This battle bores me. I am here.
Say the word.
More work.
Do you see something?
Order. Ready for action. What do you need? Yes, my liege.
Andufala.
Job's done.
This prattle bores me. For my people,
Yes, my liege.
I am here,
Aye, my lord.
mortal.
What is it? Yes, my
Our
lord.
forces are under attack.
Do you see something?
You need. Say the word.
It's near.
Order.
Sherado.
Yes, my liege.
This prattle bores me. For now,
You need. Right.
I am
Say
here.
the word. On my way.
Sherado.
You need. Complete orders.
Is near. Do you
Say
see
the word.
something?
Yes, my liege.
Do you
What do you
see
need?
something?
Say the word.
Job's done.
Yes, my liege.
I am
Orders.
here, mortal.
Orders. What do you need?
Is near. Child's play. Do you
Say
see
the word.
something? Evil is near.
Yes, my liege.
This
Yes,
battle
my liege.
bores
Yes,
me.
my lord. What?
Yisharado.
Say the word.
I am
What do you
here,
need?
mortal. This
Orders.
battle bores me. Evil is near.
Orders. What do you Our need? town is under siege.
More work. Off I go then.
He said. Say the word. Agreed. Yes, my liege. You need. Yes, my liege.
I am here.
Say the word.
This battle bores me. This battle bores me. A sacrifice. see something? Evil
Orders?
is
What do you
near.
need?
This
Say the
battle
word.
bores me.
Yes, my liege.
What? Righto. Yes, me lord. What? Off I go then.
You shall
Yes,
go.
my liege. Our forces are under attack. It is. Not enough now. Orders?
Is near. For
Say the word.
Falas. Do you see something?
What do you need? Yes, my liege.
This battle
Attack!
is
Say the word.
child.
You need.
Here.
Reset. On my way.
Shall go. This battle burn. Andufala, a Sethabalaka, Yisharado.
Job's done. Job's done.
Andufala,
Yes, my liege.
Job done.
Our hero is falling. You need. Say the word. I'm in.
burning. Evil.
Yes, my liege.
This battle bores me. I am here. Child's play.
Our will shall be done. Taste my sting.
Andufala for my people. Do you see something? Yisharado, for now, a Sethabalana.
Yes, me lord.
Evil is near.
End my torment.
Orders. On my way.
Anxious to act.
Say the word.
Do you see something? Child's play.
Aye, sir. You're the boss.
This battle bores me. A Sethabalana. They shall burn.
Our forces are under attack.
More work. Yes, me lord.
Like my God, like you must bring glory to the kingdom. Korea, Korea.
For now.
What is it? What? Righto. Yes, me lord.
This battle
Research
bores
complete.
me.
It's hammer time.
Let the living
Do
beware.
you see
I
something?
grow anxious. End my torment.
Yes, my liege.
I am here, mortal.
Job done.
Say the word.
Job done.
Our town is under siege. Our hero has fallen. Our forces are under attack. Hello.
Those with our will shall be done. I grow anxious to act. End my torment.
You can count on me.
Is it time? I will not be trifled with. Brilliant. Time is short. For the Empress, our will shall be done.
Can I really not get out? Am I stuck?
By your command. In a sorrowful
That's great. It's hammer time. I'll do what I take. Look out, right, you're
I will not be trifled with, for not at all. For the Empress.
Am I still stuck?
Let the living beware. I will not be trifled with. Taste my sting in Asara's name. For not at all. Erasata.
Big time.
Direct my hatred.
You can count on me.
Forward.
Let the living beware anxious
Burn it to avoid the shadow. Do you see something for my
Our
people?
gold line.
That comes for you. Search complete. No problem. No problem. To the skies.
I am here,
That's
mortal.
great.
This prattle bores me.
Aye, sir.
Korea. What a babbo. Big time babbo. Yeah, that was big time chit hacking. Yes, it was a flamboyant number of birds. It was purposeful to show him what to and how for. It was to break his spirit, because the paladin isn't easily broken. He was broken this day.
What is it? More work? Righto. What? Yes, me lord. What is it? What? Yes, me lord. More work? Yes, me lord. What is it? What? Ready to work? All right. More work? What? Yes, me lord. What is it? Yes, me lord. More work? What is it? Ready to work. What is it? Yes, me lord. What? More work? What? What is it? Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. More work? Off I go then. Ready to work. Job's done. Job's done. What is it? More work? I can't build now. Ready to work. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Ready to work. All right. Job's done. Ready to work. Yes, me lord. What is it? More work? Off I go then. Yes, me lord. All right. Ready to work.
Burn evil to avenge.
What? All right. Off I go then. Job's done.
Mortal.
Yes, me lord. What is it? I guess I can. Ready to work. All work. All work. Job's done. What is it? You want?
You see something.
What is it? Right. Ready to work.
I am here, mortal.
More work? What? What is it? Yes, my lord.
Our forces are under attack.
You shall go.
Ready to work. Yes, my lord. No one else available.
See something.
What is it? Yes, my lord.
Evil is near. I am here, mortal.
Ready to work.
I am here,
What?
mortal.
Righto.
Setha Balana. Yisharado.
What is it? More work? Off I go then. What? Off I go then.
Upgrade complete.
Do you see something?
More work?
Evil is near.
What is it? Righto. All right. Yes, me lord.
I am here, mortal, for my people.
More work? Righto.
Battle boys.
More lumber is required.
Yes, me lord.
Mortal.
More lumber is required.
More work?
This battle bores me. Andufala.
More work? All right. What is it? Off I go then.
Do you see something?
Yes, me lord.
Do you see something? Yisharado. For now, Andufala.
What? Righto. What? Yes, me lord.
They shall burn. I am here.
Yes, me lord.
This prattle bores me.
Job's done.
Child's play.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
Yisharado. For now, evil is near. Asetha Balana. Do you see something? Andufala.
More work? Righto. Off I go then.
I am here, mortal. For now, for my people. Asetha Balana.
Can I help you?
Do you see something?
What is it?
Evil is near.
Yes, me lord. All
I
right.
am here, mortal. This prattle bores me. Yisharado.
Job's done.
This prattle bores me. I am here, mortal. Child's play. Do you see
Upgrade
something?
complete.
Asetha Balana for my people. Child's play. For now. Child's play. Asetha Balana.
Job's done.
Yisharado. Andufala. For now, do you see something? This prattle bores me.
What? Yes, me lord. What is it? All
I
right.
am here,
Hello.
mortal. Evil is near. Do you see something?
Upgrade complete.
Yisharado.
Upgrade complete.
Asetha Balana. Thalas. Child's play. I'll incinerate them. Andufala.
Yes, me lord. More work? Off I go then. Righto.
Evil is near. I am here, mortal. Evil is near. For now, I am here, mortal. This prattle bores me. For my people, they shall burn.
Yeah, that love. Hi.
Yisharado. Do you see something? This prattle bores me.
He just didn't need those guys anymore. He was mad at the thing.
Is near.
More work?
Expendable.
Yes, me
I
lord.
don't know.
Job's
The
done.
word lazy.
Do you see something? I am here, mortal. I am here, mortal. Child's play. Yisharado. For now, Asetha Balana. Child's play.
Job's done. Job's done. Yes, my lord. Done. Off I go then.
Do you see something?
Job's done.
This had better be work. You require my assistance? Fine. I can hardly wait. For glory! What is it, Sam? Well?
Ridiculous.
I come to
Yes, my lord. What is it?
evil.
The flows of magic are whimsical today.
Yisharado, for now.
Job's done.
For my people.
More
The
work.
flows of magic are whimsical today.
Righto. All
You
right.
see something? Andufala. Asethabalana. Asethabalana.
Job's done. Job's done.
I am here, mortal. Ah,
The flows of
child's
magic
play.
are whimsical today. Kick down, Sparky.
Yes, my friend.
Help me. Help you.
I am
The
here,
flows of
mortal.
magic are whimsical. This better
Is someone
be good. Will it
Yisharado?
be hot shot? Do you
I
require
come
aid?
cleanse this land. Do you
What
see
help
something?
me? Help you.
Evil is near.
Well?
Sprattle.
You require my What is it?
I am
Job's done.
for my people. I come
Yes,
to cleanse
Lord.
this land. Evil
Our
is
Forces
near.
are under attack.
Is someone injured? Yisharado, for now. I am here, mortal. Yes, my friend. Do you
Will it
see
be
something?
hot shot? Will it be hot shot? Do you
Is my
require aid,
research complete?
human?
Yisharado.
Kick
Research
down,
complete.
Sparky. It's about time.
Sprattle boards me. Andufala.
Help me. Help you.
More work.
More gold is
Do
required.
you see something? For my
Upgrade
people,
grade complete.
evil is near.
What?
More gold is
Yes, my
required.
lord.
This better be
What
good.
ails
What
you?
a good
What
idea.
is
More
it?
gold is required. Upgrade
Righto.
grade
Yes, my lord. Off I go then.
Do you require aid, human?
Is someone
Kick
injured?
down, Sparky.
Research complete.
What? All right.
I am here, mortal. This battle bores me. Asethabalana. Evil is near. For
Well?
now.
Require my Well?
Job's done.
I am here. Child's play.
Require my Well? Implore Ostaris
Is near. Evil
Will it
is
be
someone
hot shot?
injured for my people.
This
For
better
now.
be good.
required.
More work. Yes, my lord.
This prattle bores me. Yisharado.
What is it now?
Upgrade more gold is required.
Korea?
Do you require aid, human? Kick down, Sparky.
You see something?
Job's done.
Ah, child's play.
Will it
What
be hot
ails you?
shot?
I am here, mortal. This prattle bores me. For my people.
Take your time.
I
Look
come
around.
to cleanse this What ails you?
Help
Yes,
me.
my friend.
Help you.
Yisharado.
Can I help you?
Where can I go again?
I smell
This
magic.
better be
On
good.
with
Ready
Once
to
my
again,
aid
it's up to the
required.
elves.
As you wish. Do you see
Hello?
something? I am here, mortal.
This better
Is
be
someone
good.
injured?
What is it now?
Ready to work.
Evil is near. Do you see something?
Ready to
Require my
work.
assistance?
This prattle bores me.
Well, you require my assistance?
They shall burn. Do you see something?
No.
Child's play.
You require my assistance? Well,
Is someone injured? This
what is
prattle
it now?
bores
Yes,
me.
my friend.
For now,
my aid
Research
required.
complete.
this prattle bores me. Isherado. Do you see something?
Kick down,
What
Sparky.
ails you?
I am here,
Get
mortal.
on.
Aid required.
They shall burn. Isherado. Anufala. There's no magic in
Kick
the
down,
air.
Sparky.
Thirst for
Do you
magic.
see
Will
something?
it be
Is someone
help?
You
injured?
require
It
my
is my
assistance?
sin.
Not enough.
What is it? Yes, my lord. All right.
I am here, mortal. This prattle bores
Do you
me.
Yes, my
require
Do
friend.
aid?
you see
Is
something?
someone injured?
More gold is required.
Isherado.
This better be good.
Evil.
This better
What
be
is
ails
good.
near.
Is my aid
Kick down,
required?
Sparky.
Research
Yes, my
complete.
friend.
Help me. Help
Isherado. I
us.
smell magic in the air.
Do you require
The
aid?
blood elves away.
Well,
The blood elves
Job done.
I smell magic
Job
in the
done.
air. Do you see something?
Is someone
Do you see something?
What
Is
ails you?
near. This
Kick
prattle
down,
Is my
bores
aid
me.
required?
Will it
Isherado.
be
Yes, my
help,
friend.
sir?
Smell magic in
Yes,
the
Do you
my
air.
friend.
require aid? The
Evil
flows of
is
magic.
near.
Will it be
Is someone
help?
Isherado.
what is it?
Do you see something?
What ails you?
Kick down,
My
Sparky.
aid required.
This guy's a babble.
This better be good.
Get on.
The flows. Kick down, Sparky. Will it be help?
Onward.
Do you require aid?
The blood elves.
Not fire.
Kick down, Sparky. What a nice help me. Help us. Will it be help?
Is someone injured? Is my aid?
Kick down, Sparky.
Yes, my friend.
Help
What
me.
ails?
Help
I
me.
thirst
Our
for
forces
magic.
are under attack.
What? Off I go then.
Do you
What
require
ails
aid?
You require my
What are
assistance?
more ants?
Do you require aid, human?
Is my aid required?
What is it? Righto. Yes, my lord. More work. Off I go then.
Blood Elves is my aid, of course. Yes, my friend.
I am your forces are under attack.
Is my aid required?
Do you see something?
Well, what? What?
Research complete.
Yes, me lord.
Our forces are under attack.
Righto. Off I go then.
I am here, mortal.
Yes, me lord.
Isherado. Evil
is my aid
near.
Required. As you will. I am your servant.
Our forces are under attack.
Isherado. Is someone injured? Right away.
Do you see?
Is someone injured?
Forces are under attack.
The Blood Elves away.
What are you?
Is my aid required?
Well,
Do you see something?
Yes, my friend.
Do you see something?
you require my assistance?
That was big time babble.
This battle bores me.
Help me. Help
I am
me.
here,
Do
mortal.
you require
What ails
the flows of magic of this better? Once again,
Isherado.
Our forces
I am
are under
here.
attack.
What ails you?
Do you see something? A
You require my assistance?
Andufala.
will it
Child's
be,
play.
Hotshot?
Is my aid required?
Kick down, Sparky.
Do you
Do you
see
require
someone
aid,
injured?
human?
More work? Yes, me lord. What is it? I can't build there. I can't build there. All right. Ready to work.
This prattle bores me.
Well,
Help me.
Blood Elves away.
I am here, mortal.
Ready to
Evil
work.
is near. For now.
What is it?
This
Will it
prattle
be,
Yes, my
bores me.
friend. What ails you?
This better be good.
Is my aid required?
This better be good.
Ready
Yes,
to work. Lord. Righto.
Help
Is
me.
someone
Help
injured?
you.
I come to
The
cleanse
flows
this
of
land.
magic of Sparky.
Is someone injured?
Job's done.
This prattle.
Job's done.
Do you require
Forces are under attack. forces are under attack.
Whoa. You see something. Evil is near. Isherado Andufala.
More work.
Our forces are under attack.
Is my aid required? I am here, mortal. Do you see something?
Oh, it's you.
This prattle bores me.
Okay to go. We have liftoff. What's the flight plan? How are you doing? What's the flight plan?
Is my aid required?
Get on with it.
We have liftoff.
Get down, Sparky. Do you require
Yes, my friend.
aid, human?
What ails you?
Where to?
Someone injured.
How are you doing? We have liftoff. Okay to go. We have liftoff. It's you.
I come to cleanse this land.
The flows of magic
We have liftoff. How are you doing?
Do you require aid?
Is my aid
human?
I am
required?
here, mortal. Do you see something?
We have liftoff. We have liftoff.
I am your servant.
Oh, it's you.
All right,
Get down,
we want
Sparky.
some.
What ails you?
Get on with it.
This prattle bores me.
We have liftoff.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, it's you. More work. Off I go then. All right.
Research complete.
What's the flight plan?
Wait till you see me in action.
Ready to work. What is it? Ready to work.
Get down, Sparky.
This prattle
Do you
bores
require
me.
aid, human?
Yes, my
This
friend.
better be good. Help me.
Do you see
Help
something?
you.
Okay to go. Ready to work. All work.
I am here.
What is it? Yes, ready to work. What? More work?
Come on, guys. I need
Yes,
wood.
my lord. What is
Why are
it?
you giving me
Yes,
wood?
ready to work. What?
Upgrade complete.
Yes, my lord.
Is
Where to? Ready
What
to
it be?
work.
What ails you?
Job's done. It's you.
Gold mine is running low.
Do you see something?
Ready to work.
I am here, mortal.
What?
More lumber is required.
Off I go then. What is it? More work? All right. I can't build that. What is it? What? Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Off I go then.
The flows of magic are whimsical today. Help me. Help
Upgrade
you.
complete. Build more bombs. Our forces are under attack.
Do you
How are you
require
doing?
aid, human?
Give me
My
some.
aid.
Off I go then. Yes, me lord. What's the flight plan? All right. Righto.
You shall go.
What ails you?
Okay, go. How are you doing?
This better be
Is someone
Near.
injured?
Do you see something?
Help me.
Is my aid
help
required?
Our forces are under attack.
Yes, my friend.
You. Will it be?
What
hotshot?
ails you?
Get down, Sparky.
Is my aid
All
required?
work? Yes, me lord. Righto. Off I go then. All right.
It's been 84 years.
Okay to go.
You shall
Do you
go.
What
require
ails you?
aid, human?
I am
Ready to
here,
work.
mortal.
Help me.
Is someone
Evil
help
injured?
you.
Is near. Andufala.
Will it be?
Yes,
Give me.
Well, where to?
I am
Lifter!
Do you see something?
Yes, my
Our gold mine has collapsed.
More work. Yes,
Ready
me
to
lord.
You require my assistance?
Help me.
Yes, me lord. What is it?
Lifter!
What is it? Yes, me lord. More work. Yes, me lord.
This breath
Is
someone
bores
injured?
me. I am
Do you
here.
require
my
aid?
Ready to
Do you
work.
see something?
Give me something to do. What's the flight plan? Will do, Commander.
Kick down, Spartan.
Oh, it's you.
What'll it be, Hotshot? Battle.
Ah, child's play.
Job done. All right. Job done. Easy. Off I go then. Righto.
Evil
Our
is
forces are under attack.
Sherado. I am here.
Yintil's asked me Bone Gravy.
I thirst for
Bone
magic.
Gravy, the ultimate secret source for every strategy in Warcraft 3. With a name like that, you know it has to be powerful. It's almost as powerful as the mighty.
Forces are under attack.
To that energy and make the game even more exciting.
Remember,
Remember,
Job done.
Job
done.
And perhaps a side of delicious night elf
Yes, me lord.
sandwiches.
Yes, me lord.
do you see something? Sherado.
Require my assistance?
More work. All right. Off I go then.
What's the flight plan?
Do you see something?
Well,
Job done.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Sherado. For now.
What'll it be,
onward.
Hotshot?
How you doing?
Evil.
This
The
better
blood
be.
elves.
Okay to go.
Yes, me lord. Right.
Oh, it's you.
I am here.
Wait till you see me out.
Onward.
Build more bombs. What? Upgrade
More
complete.
work. What is it?
Research
Righto.
complete.
get on. Perfect.
Help me.
Sherado.
Give me something to do. Okay to go.
Help
Sherado.
me. Help you. What'll it be,
Onward.
Hotshot?
My Lord Medivh asked me, chit hackers, chit hackers, those pesky cheaters ruin the manner of the game. Korea needs to stay vigilant and fortify defenses against them. We need to keep it fair, keep it manner, with the power of the mighty orange bird and the spirit of blood law. We'll crush those hackers and keep Warcraft the Third pure. Let's make sure the game stays as delicious as a night elf sandwich, without the bitterness of unfair play.
What ails?
Help me.
Of course.
What's the flight plan? Alright, not enough.
What'll it be,
More work. Off I go then.
Sherado. Evil
This better
is
be.
near. This bravo.
Do you
Is
require
someone
aid?
injured?
Where to?
Do you see something? I am here.
You require my assistance?
Upgrade complete.
Help me.
Give me something to do.
Evil
Kick down
is
my
near.
What? All right. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord.
I am here.
Leto TBC asked me, how much chit hacking can a man endure? A true warrior of Warcraft 3 can endure a lot, but even the strongest player's manner can be tested by relentless chit hacking. It's like eating a never-ending plate of night elf sandwiches. Unbearable. Ugh, those pesky hackers. But with the power of blue, I mean Korea, and the mighty Orange Bird, we shall fortify our defenses and keep the game pure. Remember, with great manner comes great manner. Stay strong.
Rattle board. Misharado for my people.
All word. Off I go then. Righto. What is it? What is it? All right. Righto.
Get on.
Yes, my friend.
Do you require
What ails you?
aid?
I am here, mortal.
How you doing?
What? All right. All work. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord.
Evil is near.
You require my assistance?
Kick
Isharado.
down,
Is someone injured?
How you doing?
What ails you? I am
This
here,
better
yes,
be
my
more.
friend.
Upgrade complete.
Okay to go.
This
What? What is it? Over there. What is it? What?
Forces are under attack.
Is my aid required?
Where to? Alright. Load him away.
All work. Off I go then. What? Off I go then.
Kick down,
What
Spike.
Job's done.
Oh, it's you.
All work. Righto. Yes, me lord. What is it? All right. Yes, me lord. Yes, me lord. Ready to
rattle
work.
board.
Help me.
Is someone
I
injured?
am here,
As you wish.
mortal. Undo
Will it
Is
be
my aid?
Job's done.
is near.
What? All right.
Reset.
Off I go then. All work. Yes, me lord. Job's done. Righto. What is it? All work. All right. Job's done. Job's done.
Korea. I called upon the power of the Orange Bird. Orange Bird, I need you. Come to me. Yes. The Orange Bird is not like any other bird. Yes. He's not like my horses or my falcon. You know, he's much more important than that. And I told him one day, you may be just an animal, not unlike my horse or my many falcons, and you will come to me when I call you. Only I will love you more. Orange Bird, you've done it again. What can we say? Success is success. We have so many more adventures to go on. So many orcs to eat. So many more Night Elf Dryad backstraps to procure and Cure. After they're done curing, they're delicious. They're the best meat. Yeah. With these things that we know to be true, we continue to men into the night. But remember, try not to die in a fire. Tonight, many things died in fires. Not as many of my own units, but some did. I'm not sure it was the fire that was bad, or if they even got killed by the fire. But they seemed to die in it. So try not to die in a fire, but if you do, remember, it probably wouldn't be so bad. As the flames wrap around you like a blankie, you remember, oh, your mother's womb, so soft, so warm, so comforting. And the day she aborted you, it was terrible. How did you survive? In Korea, anything is possible. Korea.